Welcome to this episode of Game Slap, where we slap you in the face with some news real quick, not slow, because
it needs to hurt. Who are you?
I don't know anymore. I died a long time ago.
I'm Josh.
I'm JR. Let's get into it.
Praise the Doom gods, or demons. It's mostly demons. The original Doom games, the three of them, have finally been released for the modern consoles, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. You can just jump right in and play them right now, I suppose. That was kind of a surprise announcement during Quake.
Yeah.
QuakeCon, which I guess is DoomCon.
Sudden change.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. After you make a Bethesda.net account, which totally fits with the OG games, you may be asking, why the hell do we have to log into our Bethesda.net account to play a game that's never online, was never online in the first place? We don't fucking know either. Doom 1 and 2 require you to just log in once to play the game, but when it comes to the third game, you've got to log in every time you play, which can be very annoying and tedious because all we want to do is just kill some fucking demons, man.
That's all we want to do.
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do in Fallout, but I still got to log into that too. To be honest with you, this isn't a huge deal, but it does raise the brows as to why we've got to log in. Does Bethesda want to know how many of us are playing? Maybe they want to collect data for people who want to play. Maybe it's for Doom 4
Or 5.
which is Eternal.
Or 6.
Or maybe they just want to spam our emails with all sorts of news.
Who knows?
Because it's Bethesda. They kind of do what they want.
Yep.
But the cool thing is I guess Doom 64 is kind of floating around.
Which I heard, which is one of the best Dooms in my opinion, and I definitely can't wait for it.
It's actually quite different. It's like a whole game on its own. And it's actually really good. One to explain about it. Could be.
Some people may already know that recently Nintendo Switch has announced a new member of the Switch family called the Nintendo Switch Lite. It's like if Nintendo Switch hump and dumped the PSP after a Friday night at the club, then the Switch left the PSP to raise a child on her own. Grew up to be a small twig and wonder why Daddy left. I miss you, Dad.
Cue the sad music.
Please come back. You should do something about that. Anyways,
Light on calories too. Isn't it?
yes,
Because
the Nintendo Switch Lite is edible.
they had to put in the stuff that makes the cartridges taste bad. Because some idiot asshole is going to try to eat it,
Tastes like pizza.
like the Tide Pods.
Anyways, the Nintendo Switch Lite, as you could tell by the name, is a cheaper and more affordable version of its dad, the Nintendo Switch. The Switch Lite is just a tad bit smaller, measuring the screen size at 5.5 inches, and can only be played in handheld mode. So kiss docking and playing on the TV, goodbye.
That's okay. I just wish the screen was
A bit bigger.
same size,
Yeah.
at least. Okay.
Nintendo also explained that since you can't play in docked mode, there are a couple of games that you wouldn't be able to play without controllers with your friends. As you can guess, party games are going to be a bit tougher to play as well, since there's, no kickstand on the back either.
No kickstand either?
Yes, you can play the games, you can play Zelda, you can play Mario. The party games you can still play, just it's a little weird. You have to have wireless controllers. You just gotta, I guess, set it flat on the table.
Just grab a couple of books, which you should be reading, and prop it up against the books.
But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It isn't all bad news, though, as the new Nintendo Switch Lite has a slightly better battery life than its counterpart, being able to play Zelda just a couple hours more. It makes a difference, okay? I don't give a shit what any of you say. It does. 2 hours is better than
So
just
you
0
wouldn't give a
hours.
shit if I agreed with you?
No.
Oh.
If you ever play the Switch docked and just want the handheld, then this is the model for you. The Nintendo Switch Lite is due to release on September 20th of this year. And I also heard they're making a new Disney.
I also heard there's a bajillion fucking games coming out that month!
Yes. More money to fly away from your wallet.
It's not gonna fly away. Just bury me with the heavy-ass wallet full of IOUs and bullshit like that.
There's also the new model of the original Nintendo Switch, but it's a completely different model because the battery life is longer on the Nintendo Switch. So it's the Nintendo Switch original, Just a longer battery life. I'm assuming they're going to get rid of all the original Nintendo Switches and replace it with the newer model of the Nintendo Switch, which only increases the battery model.
Typical Nintendo. Come out with a model. It's going to be like 8 different models, and it's just still going to be the same goddamn thing. Remember the DS fiasco?
Yes. How many they made?
A
of
lot.
Those? I'm sure there'll be like 6 or 7 more models of the Switch.
Too many.
We'll see.
Too many Switches. Quit switching the Switches. Recently, Fortnite had the World Cup Championship. As it comes to a close, there is a couple people that have become millionaires overnight. Well, one of those people being 15-year-old Jaden Ashman, who had teamed up with his buddy. Please scroll so I can read. Jave Dong.
Why did you switch to J and the D?
I don't know.
I just know.
That's what I'm laughing for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave. Jave Dong. Jave Dong. Recently, Fortnite had their World Cup Championship, and as it comes to a close, there are a couple people that have become millionaires overnight. One of those people being 15-year-old Jaden Ashman, who had teamed up with his buddy Dave Jong.
Dave Jong.
Not the other one.
No Dong.
Jave Dong. Sorry, buddy. They had come in second place on the duo. It's called duo. The duo.
Sure it's
That's right. Duo championships and split the prize of $2 million. What I wouldn't give for that. Is not as fancy. Is not as fancy as getting the $3 million prize for first winners at the championships. But kudos to my young British friend. It's not as fancy as getting the $3 million prize for first place winners at the championships, but kudos to my young British friend. Right, and here we go, man. That isn't the only thing coming out of the Fortnite championships, as there was a ton of booing towards a certain cheater who played in the championships. Damien XXIF Cook was guilty of cheating during the quarterfinals of the World Cup and was banned from competing for 14 days after.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Epic Games put the charge on his head for teaming up with others to get easy kills in-game, which is a practice that is prohibited in qualifiers. Turns out they didn't really matter, as he qualified for the big tournament that happened at the Championship Cup, but took part in playing duels with another team member.
Yeah, did it matter?
Not really. It's Fortnite.
Yeah.
As you could tell, people were not very fond of it being able to play in the championships. The crowd gave XXIF the cold shoulder over and over throughout the tournament, as he was booed anytime he was broadcast on the main feed. Some players were even wearing shirts that said "Lock XXIF up." That's a bit extreme.
Yep. Tough crowd, huh?
Take him to jail and
lock him up for cheating.
There was a point in time where he was even trending on Twitter for his actions during the tourney. Good luck to you, XXIF, and your cheating ass, but not really good luck. Bye.
Cheater.
Cheater.
I could care less.
No.
Water in here.
G2A is in some hot water as many developers are destroying G2A in its marketplace. If you don't know, G2A is a gaming marketplace where anybody and everybody can sell gaming keys. Sounds like a perfectly normal plan. Huh?
I bought from them.
Yeah, granted there is keys on there that are legit from actual developers and some keys on there that aren't legit from developers.
Yeah, that's fine. My main issue was I couldn't find a key for Jericho. They don't put that on Steam anymore, and I really wanted to play it.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, so I found it there.
Mike Rose, the founder of No More Robots, launched a petition to remove all independent games from its marketplace. You may be wondering why so many people are against G2A's practices, and it's because indie devs do not get any kind of reimbursement for their sales of their games on the site. In a marketplace where you're able to list games on a website for others to buy games at a steep price, you never know if game keys are legit or not. Some buyers even reported that they had bought a game for a cheap price, played for a couple of days, and then ultimately lost the game altogether.
Oh, bummer.
Completely disappearing from the library, which is shitty. Now that's due to the chargeback fee with game developers' games, and everything is returned to the G2A site. Very risky indeed. Thieves selling game keys on stolen credit cards? It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, it is. You shouldn't do that.
Disgraceful. There are plenty of ways people can make money back by selling games on G2A. Examples could be buying $2 games on Humble Bundles, backing Kickstarter games for $1, and then reselling them for a higher price. And I mean, there's plenty of other ways to buy.
Isn't that what people do with normal games? You buy a game on sale, then you go to GameStop to resell it for kind of a profit.
All in all, devs don't make money on resold games in the website because all the money goes back to the people that are selling them in the first place. Rose had tweeted out that they would rather have people pirate their games than buy from G2A, and that is saying something. That is very big.
Yep.
Anyways, G2A is in a very bad spot right now, so we could probably see them going bye-bye, because as of now, they're trying to pull a lot of the independent games off of the website, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yep.
Bye, G2A. Thank you for watching this episode of Game Slap. If you would like to keep up to date on our next video and any of our other videos that we do, which there's going to be a lot more coming out soon, hopefully, so we'll see. Please subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next video. I have been your host, JR.
I'm Josh.
We'll see you next time.
Known for his big dong.